Hi, OP friends. If you guys are joining me for the first time, I come from the Myers-Briggs world. I am trained and certified in Myers-Briggs, and in that world, I am INFP. As we all know, there's only 16 types in Myers-Briggs, so I have recently branched out into learning OP, Objective Personality, which has 512 types. And in that world, my unofficial typing so far has been MF, SIFI, sleep, consume, blast, play. And I could have sworn to you that I was an INFP, so FINE, like forever and ever. But when I got the typing of SIFI, it took me a long time to come to terms with it. But I think I have. Just watching videos of SIFI, it occurred to me like, oh, we are actually really similar. And so I have been sort of breaking that open and becoming more accepting of that. But today I was thrown for another loop, and the plot thickens. So I mentioned that I was answering video questions for Benjamin and his team, and I managed to record that all yesterday, and I sent it to him, and I actually woke up to a message from him this morning. I was so surprised at how quickly he got back to me, but he basically said that he watched the video just one time and that he wanted to offer his initial impressions, but the final report is going to come back within a few weeks. So this is what he said, and I can't believe this. He said that I was seeing MFFESE or MFTESE. What? Okay. I don't know. Okay. So when I got my results back from the Reddit typers, the two teams of Reddit typers, and they said that I was SIFI, like I was definitely triggered because I said that, you know, that was the one that I didn't want to be. I did not want to be an ISTJ jumper, right? I just can't see myself as an ISTJ, but I have come to terms with it, and you can watch my past few videos explaining how I really like honed in on those functions and saw my similarities. And so I was coming to accept that. But now that FESE is thrown into the mix, I'm very, very confused. I'm so confused. And so I thought the best thing that I could do is just show you guys a few of the clips that I sent to him to see if you guys are picking up FESE too. And all this really proves to me is just how important and how much pressure there is in answering the questions, because however you're feeling that day or whatever video you just watched before you're answering questions, all of that is gonna factor into how you answer questions, right? Like if I just happen to watch a class topic on, I don't know, like TI or whatever it is, like because that topic is so fresh on my mind, that might be what comes out, you know? And it's just what's accessible in the moment, I think. And so that's why I just have a hard time accepting that people can be typed just through watching a video, because I still think that the person who is being observed should not know that they are being observed, because that is going to affect the outcome of the answers, right? So that's something that I'm battling in my mind, but it seems like everybody is content on agreeing on my sexual modalities, which is MF, and the M, especially the masculine sensory, he mentioned in his notes that I seem to move my hands rhythmically to my speech, and I do that. I definitely do that. And unlike the sleep report, where once I became aware of it, I was a little bit like embarrassed and wanted to stop. I think the thing with my hands, it helps me to articulate my points and communicate. So it's not something that I'm gonna stop doing. In fact, I even noticed that if you listen to my videos without the visuals and just listen, it actually sounds very, I don't know, like somewhere between monotone and choppy, and I'm not sure. But I think when you watch my videos, it's a lot more expressive because you can see my face, my body language, and my hand movements. And so I was actually like thinking this the other day, thinking maybe you shouldn't do a podcast, Candace, because people won't be able to see you like expressing with your hands and your face, and it'll be all the less interesting for it. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I think everybody agrees with my MF, so I'm okay with that. I can accept that. The FESE is what I'm really struggling with. extroverted feeling, extroverted sensing, I don't get that, because I'm definitely FI, I think. So and SE is like ultimate sensor, right? So coming from the Myers-Briggs world, I'm like, no, I don't want to be that. No, 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 ew. But you know, it is what it is. This is what he saw on his first run through of the video. So I'm going to show you guys what he saw, and just to cross check everything, I am going to send the two Reddit typers, the teams of typers, I'm going to send them the video that I sent to Benjamin. And I already sent Benjamin the videos that I sent to the Reddit typers, because clearly they're seeing different things in my different videos. So I thought maybe if they both kind of saw both of the videos, maybe they could cross-check it and they might come up with a different opinion. Because I don't know, I think at least for me, depending on when you talk to me and how I'm feeling that day, and like what my interests are in the moment, and what I happen to watch, and what podcasts I happen to listen to, whatever my mental state is going to affect my answers and what comes out of my mouth, and what I'm really feeling that day, right? And so yeah, I don't know yet how to process this FESE thing. So I'm gonna be spending the rest of the day watching videos of people that were officially typed FESE to see if there are any similarities. And I might go back and rewatch my video with FESEIs and try to really hone in on what exactly did he see? Why did he see that? So anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on this. This is such a crazy journey. It's not what I expected at all, but it's fun. And yeah, it's more fun because of it. And so I'm sure you guys all went through it too, where you could have sworn you were something, and then there's a whole journey of you being typed all these different things and having identity crises along the way. So I just happen to be documenting my process. But anyway, I'm gonna stop the video here and throw in some of the clips of me answering the questions for Benjamin. What was the question? Oh, what does authenticity mean to me? So I would say authenticity it means everything to me. It means everything to me. And I want for everybody to tap into that. And I wish that that's how the world was, where nobody was ashamed of themselves or their weird thoughts and quirks. I think that people's quirks are the best thing about them. That's what makes them interesting. But for whatever reason, we tend to try to like suppress all of that and be whatever society says that we should be, productive and organized and like just, yeah, productive and successful and like have the best family, and the white picket fence, like all of that is just so stereotypical what society says you have to do. And for me, I tend to go against that, and I think if that's what society wants me to do, then I don't want to do it that much more, so okay, I'm sorry, that was a long tangent. So authenticity means everything to me, and how can someone else tap into this? That's such a hard question, because I'm coming from the personality world. I know how hard it is for people to tap into that. And so like I feel like that's a whole deep discussion in and of itself of your functions, right? But I guess in a general sense, how can someone tap into their authenticity is to like stop thinking about what you're supposed to do, or what the crowd expects from you, or even what society lays out as a timetable, right? Like you're supposed to be graduated by this year, you're supposed to be married by this age, you're supposed to have kids by this age. Like, no, fuck that. Like, you do everything on your time and when you're ready. Don't rush into anything. Like, just let yourself be yourself, your true self. Rip off that filter of like suppressing your weirdness. I think authenticity really is like owning your weirdness and just being okay with that, and seeing the beauty in other people's weirdness, and knowing that we all have our own funny little inner worlds, and like that's what makes us us, right? And so I don't know if I was able to answer that, but I think that's how I would try to encourage someone to tap into themselves, is to what makes you happy, what makes you so happy, and chase that, you know? Like, who cares what anyone thinks? It's your life. This is your simulation. So you might as well tweak it and tinker with it exactly the way you want it to go. I think it's gonna have to go back to that authenticity question, and really, it's you do you, you know, and this is your simulation. Make the most out of it. Do the things you want to do, like, and play with the universe, and the universe will play back with you, right? Like, it's that whole like law of attraction type of thing, where if you put it out into the universe, then the universe is gonna like play with you back, right? As long as you're not like desperately clinging on to things. If you can let go and just be yourself and dream up these things, then I feel like the universe will conspire to help you, you know? And like, I've always thought that that was such a great mindset to have. I'm not saying that I have that mindset all the time. It's something that I aspire to have all the time. But whenever I think about it, I think, yes, that is how I need to think. And yeah, and sometimes I go off on these little like mind games and experiments where I think to myself, like, what if none of this is real, right? And it's all a simulation, and I'm putting so much emphasis and focus on what other people think of me, when in reality, if the reality was that this was a simulation, that they're not even real, then like I'm wasting my whole entire life and holding myself back by trying to live within these constraints and bounds that society and like prejudices and traditions and things have always like bound me by. But what if I could break free of those shackles, right? Like, and really create my own world? And those are the kinds of thoughts that I have all the time, where if I could ever unlock that for real, I feel like I could live the most beautiful, amazing, fun life, badass life. Thank you for watching my ridiculous video. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, having learned something new. Bye.